Hello and welcome back to another Pricey HD video. We've got the first championship game finally in this episode, and it is episode 5, I know, because we played the friendly tournament just to get a feel for the game, to get a feel for the team. It really did push us back in our championship campaign, and it has taken a while to get here, but I am so glad that we finally are here. Of course, this year, proper championship fixtures, 2016-17 wise anyway, of course, because obviously they don't know what the championship fixtures are for next year. So we start off against Cardiff. I cannot wait. This should be a fantastic encounter. Of course, in real life, I believe this game actually finished 0-0. Am I right in saying that? I think it was 0-0. I'm not actually quite certain on that. I will have to double check later. But just before I get started, I did just want to say, if you don't know already, I did mention it in the previous video as well. There's a YouTuber at the moment who is using my thumbnail. So you might have noticed that I've actually had to watermark my thumbnail in the corner. I just want to put that out there, that is because I know that the moment he hits past episode, well, at the moment as I'm recording this, he's uploaded 2 episodes and used my episode 1 and episode 2 thumbnail. So once he hits past episode 2, unless he's already saved episode 3 and 4's thumbnail, he won't actually have the same thumbnail. It will be different, and that will just be a representation of how it's gone from the plain version to, maybe he might change the old ones too, to the current version that I've got. I don't know what he's going to do, whether he's going to continue to use it or not. I have asked him politely, but he is rejecting it. So if you see him about, if you see that thumbnail about copied, then just make sure that you don't mix it up with mine. Anyway, Cardiff are 1-0 up, by the way, as well in the first half, so it's not the best of starts to our championship campaign. We've actually conceded for only about the 3rd time, I think, of course, but it is the first time competitively, and we concede before we score competitively. At the end of the day, this season will come down to the competitive games, the league games, and if we can't actually succeed in league games, then that's no good. Friendlies, we can do whatever we like in, but league games are where we need to get the points. And you can see there are many chances we have. A complete scramble here. Magoma hits one, and it's managed to save it into the floor, and it bounces off the floor into the bar. Keith and Bell hits another, and it just strays wide. So unfortunately, we can't actually quite get that finishing touch, get that decisive manner. But we know that if we keep this up, we will, hopefully, well, we're knocking on the door. We've got to eventually break down the defence and hopefully eventually score. Of course, Cotterill with a dreadful shot. Really skewed that one off. I don't know what Donaldson's pass went so far behind to Cotterill though. I just wanted to tap in to the player next to me. But Che Adams is the man. That is what we was looking for. Just a nice slot into the corner. A lovely finish, and we pick up the ball. We can win this game. 65th minute, and we managed to equalise. We're all square again. We're back at square one. And we probably do deserve it after our second half performance, really. We have been dominant in the final third. We've been dominant in pretty much throughout the entire 20 minutes that we've played in the second half. But Cardiff weren't letting up. The moment that we got our equaliser, they were back at us. They were right on top of us all of a sudden. And I was just hoping that we didn't concede again against anything more than anything else. Because another goal, that would kill us off. Because that would just make the job an entirely different matter for us to win. But they get another opportunity, and of course, oh, that was a close one. Emir Hughes just puts it over the bar as he slices it across goal. But now it is through, and Cardiff City are through 1-1 once more. And what a fantastic save by Kujak, keeping us in the game, keeping us all square, keeping us level. I can't help thinking that could be a decisive save. And as we break away in the counter-attacking final third now, Che Adams, and he hits it. It's a fantastic goal. Che Adams has finished it off. It is 2-1 Birmingham City, and against all the odds, against the run of play at this point in the game anyway, we managed to get the goal. It's a nice finish, actually. Another kick into the corner by our striker. He's got his second goal of the campaign in one game, and it might have just given us the win here. It might have just given us the victory. That is such a great feeling to come from behind, because genuinely I was worried that we weren't going to get off to the start that we needed to boost our morale, but we did. We win 2-1. What a fantastic result, and now we can move on with confidence as Lambert is there in despair. But Chad, was what a performance from him. He only had 3 shots and got 2 goals. Fantastic performance by him, and I really do admire this guy. Really fast, lots of potential, and really could become one of our star strikers of the future. Could follow us into the Premier League once we get there too. But the next game now is actually an EFL Cup game. It's against Queen's Park Rangers. We are at St Andrews again here today, or the Stade Municipal, because it doesn't seem to want to save my stadium name on FIFA. Just imagine it's St Andrews for me. Thank you very much. It's a lovely dawn evening, and QPR are of course a very good side on FIFA. They start off the much better side, and it's just not a good start at all, is it? David Davis is sent off. It's a dreadful challenge from behind. I don't know what I was thinking. It didn't help that the QPR player did turn as I made the tackle. To be fair, like literally he received the ball and he did turn, he span round, did this weird spin thing, and I was already on a yellow and I caught the back of his leg. We could be 1-0 behind here, and it would really make a very, very difficult game to play in. And we actually make a fantastic save. What a brilliant, brilliant save. Once more, Les Gins is proving himself worthy, but we seem to not be able to keep our cool as we try to get the tackle in, try to get it clear. It's now Jonathan Grounds who's got a yellow card. We need to calm down, I think, to be fair. But then we managed to get it clear. It's on the edge of the area. It's with QPR's feet now. They get it back into the area again, and oh my word, I genuinely thought it was going to be another penalty for a second there. Genuinely, I was so scared that they were going to give a penalty. But Jonathan Spector down the right-hand side, really showing a burst of pace that you don't often see from the American. It's played through to Djukovic, and Djukovic finishes it into the corner. That is all down to Jonathan Spector by far. Wow, what a brilliant run by Spector. What an assist. And I must applaud the American centre-half right back. Versatility can be key, and that pace that he's shown then, it's put us 1-0 up. Djukovic, of course, it's not as easy as it looks. He put the wrapper on the present, if that's even a saying, I'm not sure. And despite the fact that we'd lasted so long holding out here, you can see just by the value of the shots, it's 7-1. They were all over us. The highlights don't reflect it, but they really were all over us, completely all over us. And we just couldn't get the ball. And of course, as ever, we are punished dramatically and severely. And our efforts go wayward. It goes without saying that they really are lacklustre attempts, lacklustre chances, and it would be so disappointing. The fact that we went 1-0 up in this game, I genuinely thought if we could just hold out, if we could do our best, we might actually be able to get the victory. Of course, that's not happening at the moment, and as Djukovic is running into no man's land, you can see he's not going to get anything from this. He will get tackled, unless, what a brilliant bit of skill is shown by him here. It's played through, Fabrini is almost on top of it, but Lynch manages to get in there first. What a brilliant challenge by the defender for QPR. And that is full time. Of course, in the EFL Cup, it goes to extra time. Keaton Bell picks up the ball. It's into Che Adams. Che Adams, the hero of the previous game, just drags this one wide at the near post, and we don't quite get what we are looking for. But once more, Murphy! Murphy on the first time hit! Jamie Murphy, a brand new left midfield signing from Norwich City, has given us a 2-1 lead. Astounding play. Lovely first time hit from Murphy on the outside. And then that is a brilliant goal. That is just unbelievable. I was not expecting this at all, but inevitably, down to 10 men, sustaining it all game. What are they going to do? We're going to win! Yes! We actually succeeded! We actually won! Absolutely brilliant game, and I must say, what a victory that is. We proceed in the EFL Cup. Not something that I'm bothered about, to be fair, because it's not in our objectives. It's only the FA Cup mentioned domestically in our objectives. But it's just a brilliant, brilliant achievement, and obviously a little more money than what we'd have got if we'd have went out in the first round. To have 10 men and sustain that from the 25th minute, you've got to applaud our players. We put in an extra shift today, and I must say, well done. Of course, our transfer offer is accepted for Reece Oxford. We're allowed to go in negotiations now for his contract. He wants less money than he's on at West Ham. Don't mind if I do. I know it's quite a lot of money for a centre-back of only 66 rating. but I genuinely think it really could pay off in the future. At the end of the day, he's a player that will grow and should become a fantastic sensation. We've got Leeds next game. Make sure you subscribe for more FIFA 16. Oh my word. Make sure you subscribe for more FIFA 17 content and career mode coming your way very soon. Goodbye for now.